And we are all set and energized for our upcoming session on AI-powered productivity and how intelligent systems are transforming work and efficiency.
And to start, we have a keynote about Agentic AI. By a raise of hands, how many of you know Agentic AI? Okay, we've got quite a few. Well, Avanti, for those who don't know, what is it?
Agentic AI is the next version of AI where it will make decisions for you after considering different factors. Pretty cool, right, Leo?
Definitely, Avanti. And this keynote will explore the next evolution of Agentic AI. Please help me welcome Ali El Maghraoui, the partner of AI and data at Deloitte, to the stage.
Okay. Hello, everyone. First, can you hear me? Yes? Okay, good. So my name is Ali Maghraoui. I'm a partner at Deloitte. And the topic of today is about agentic AI and data products. So before we start, I would like a bit to set the scene. I think we can all agree also that over the last years also there has been four main trends in the AI and data world that actually redefined the way we process, we transform, and we consume also data to make best value out of it. So if we take also on the pure data side, we can see actually that organizations today are looking to move beyond just storing and analyzing data. They are rather actually looking for treating data as a product. So a product that are reusable, that are of high quality, and also that are discoverable. And on the other side, on the AI side, with the success that LLMs had recently, we see that actually organizations are looking more and more to deploy AI agents so that are able actually to plan, to reason, to act so on complex data flows. And this is what we call agentic AI. Of course, so when we talk about agentic AI and those agents actually that can act in that can act with complete autonomy, topics like trustworthy AI and data become even more important. So typically, we will need actually to give more explainability, more transparency, more robustness also for the AI models as such. And the last trend is about sovereignty. So as you know, also AI is becoming a strategic asset not only for organizations, but also for the country, for Europe in general. And questions like, who controls the data? Where does it come from? Where is it stored? How the AI models are governed are becoming even more crucial. And this is what we call actually AI and data sovereignty. So all those topics actually also are interconnected, of course, but our focus today also will be mainly on data products and agentic AI. So when we put these two words together, so the first use case that we could think about is how actually agentic AI can support data in automating and augmenting actually data management capabilities. And that's honestly a valid case, of course. But here we want to do it the other way around. So concretely, how the activation actually of those data products can help in accelerating agentic AI. So to answer to this question, I would like that we take a step back and think from a data perspective, what do we need to improve the performance of the AI agents? So basically, those AI agents actually need those mountains of data that our organizations are sitting on. But to get the best of this data, organizations need this data to be accurate, contextual, actionable, and also to be available at the right time in the right format. So that's the need. The reality, on the other hand, also is that despite all the improvements that we know about data management in general, we are still actually facing messy data, fragmented data, sometimes outdated data, which actually make it really difficult to activate. So here we are today. So we have on one hand those AI agents that are able to reason, but on the other hand, they don't have the data, the trustworthy data, the contextual data, the real-time data that they need to act correctly. And we believe actually at Deloitte that data products actually could help. So what do we mean concretely by data products? So there has been lots of definitions about it. But what you need to keep in mind is that data product is not just a data set that we build and that we use. It needs to be reusable, discoverable through a marketplace, for example, trusted from data quality integrity perspective, and maintained as well. And above all, it needs also to serve a certain purpose. Otherwise, we don't need it anymore. So really think about it as an API, as a table, as a file, the outcome of an AI model, or whatever actually that comes with a set of business, technical, and operational metadata. And this metadata actually will give the context so that the users, but also the AI agents, can use them in the more efficient way and take more informed decisions. So remember, also, we need to activate those data products. So what do we mean by activating data products? It's about making them operational, connected to each other, but also available to the AI agents. How we do that? So the first obvious step also is automation. So of course, we need to automate also the ingestion processes, the transformation processes, the storage processes. But then we need also to make sure that they are fully integrated to the decision-making systems and the other AI agents. And lastly, also, we need to make sure that they are governed. So meaning that, OK, we are able actually to understand from where they come, what is their purpose, and so on. And we need to make them discoverable through a marketplace. OK? So how does this look concretely? So now, really close your eyes for a minute and think about an AI agent that manage the procurement of your organization. So this agent actually can perform different tasks in parallel. It can, for example, access real-time vendor performance data thanks to a live data product. It can as well evaluate at the same time also the risks per geography using also regulatory data products. It can also interact with pricing optimization model that are exposed also as data products. And also, it can understand also the business intent via LLM and via semantic interface. Now, all this can be done without having those agents actually waiting for any prompt. Actually, they have everything they need. They have a connected data product that they can use to learn, to reason, and to take action in very autonomous way. So, and this is actually what we believe is the promise of agentic AI powered by activated data products. So far so good, and this works perfectly for AI agents that actually have the same purpose. Now, let's bit complexify things and think about two agents who are first acting in silos and need to serve the different business goals. So let's take the example of our procurement agent, right? So with the goal to reduce costs, and in parallel we have another agent that is of which the goal actually is to maximize the next promoter score. So what could happen, for example, is that our procurement agent can detect a way to improve costs. It will start negotiating harder terms with the suppliers. And that might cause, for example, some delay on the delivery. On the other side, the NPS agent will detect actually that there is a drop in the NPS. It will start then generating discounts, apologize to the customer, and so on, right? So at the end, we end up with a system in which we have increased costs, so not what the first agents wanted to do. And the other side, we will have decrease of satisfaction of the clients because there are deliveries. So actually, none of the two agents actually are able to meet their goals. So how could we solve that, and how data products actually can help in solving this? Now, imagine that in those data products, we add enough context to explain actually that when you use actually the procurement data, there might be an impact on the customer support data and vice versa. So our agent can then generate other tasks actually that can monitor what could be the potential impact on the other operation and vice versa. Okay? So this is basically how we believe that data product actually also can support in this acceleration of agentic AI. Now, unfortunately, it's not the end of the story because agentic AI is a bit more complex. So now we solved the data part, but there are yet so other limitations and other challenges. So think about explainability challenges, also especially in a regulated environment. Think about maintenance, about security aspects. Think also about adoption from the human perspective. So the key in there is, of course, not to have effective strategy. But here I will ask you to remember my first slide about the four trends that we have that we talked about. So what is important is, on one hand, to have the right data strategy, that you bring the right data in the right format at the right time to your AI agents, and in parallel to think about the right AI strategy that will tackle also all the remaining aspects that you can see here. And the combination of both will help you actually to structurally solve every of those limitations that we are talking about. So that's all for me. Thank you for your attention. And yeah, maybe let's talk at the Deloitte booth if you have some time. Thank you.